What is going on, everybody, and welcome to a brand new episode of Trading to Glory. You might not notice What is going on, everybody, and welcome to a brand new episode of Trading to Glory. You might have noticed I did not upload yesterday. It's because I was gone all of Saturday away in Chattanooga, getting that away W. So pretty happy about that right now. But we're back on the market, and we're back with some FIFA. And we've been using our UCL trading method quite a bit recently. If you guys take a look here, I've explained this in a previous episodes. If you haven't been keeping up with the Trading Glory, you can maybe watch the last episode. I think it was in that one. But, you go through, you find these cards that are extinct a lot of the times, like De Rossi and Jonas and Stones. Right now, you got a De Rossi for $14,250, which is not a bad deal at all. Like, I'm actually kind of tempted to buy that card. But nonetheless, a lot of these cards aren't on the market. And then you've got players like Kolarov who are on the market a lot. And you just kind of scroll to the 59th minute and you see if there's any deals. Jeremy Tolan, I've been trading with a little bit right now. This card right here actually has 95 fitness and 27 contracts. Now, you might be like, why are you telling us this? Just remember those numbers. 95 fitness or 95 fitness and 27 contract, guys. So that card is up for 37K right now. But we've been going through and picking up deals on all of these, like Jonas cards and even a Smolov as well. Earlier today, I was able to get one. So Jonas I've been getting for like 13K and listing him for like 15, and he's been selling. Smolov I got for 4,000 coins, sold him for 9.2. Also got that Smolov card for about 5,000 coins and sold it for 6.9. Dumped our Mandzukic cards, and then we also sold it in a Bizovic to a lazy buyer. Also sold a Savage to a lazy buyer, and then Suarez. And then here's Tolan. And if you guys... No, it didn't reset. Dang it, it reset. But that's the card that had, 95 fitness, 27 contract or whatever on it. That's the card that I just sold it, and the guy relisted my card onto the market. That's why I wanted you guys to remember, but I guess if you leave the transfer list, it expires and resets to 99. So, never mind. But that's the card that just got relisted, and I got that card for 30,000 coins. Don't believe me? I've got another one. Let me show you this one. Towards the end of our transfer list, got another one here for 30,000 coins that I'm going to sell for 35K. Right now, there should be 4 on the market. They're up for 36K or a little bit more. Those 36K ones might expire soon, which could be threatening to undercut my card for 35K. Nonetheless, that card will sell overnight if it doesn't sell in this next hour, so we're fine. And that's another, after tax, you're going to probably get taxed about 1.5 to 2K on a card for 35K. So we're still making like 3,000 to 4,000 coins, guys, on that flip, which is pretty solid, especially given the fact that it's super easy to do this, guys. Literally just pick a couple cards, find some deals. Let's check Dalbert right now, see if there's any deals. Normally he's going for like 35K, it looks like. No deals on him. Go down to Lopez. He's pretty rare on the market, so if you get anything below 15K, it's normally a pretty good deal. Go across Kondogbia for 90K. That's always a good one. Ederson for anything less than 100K is always good. He's extinct right now. Jonas, anything less than 14K, and then anything less than 20K for Mandzukic, maybe even like 22K. Right now, he's going for about 24, and that's the cheapest one on the market. But yeah, you guys get the trading method I'm using. And during this episode, we will be doing and look at that, Tolan already sold. I didn't expect him to sell that quickly, but there we go. He already sold for 35,000 coins. And what are the odds it's the same guy that bought my last card? I don't know, but let's check actually what his card is. Let's see if that one got relisted for 37K. That would be kind of interesting if the same guy continues to buy my Tolan cards in anticipation of selling them for more, which is fine. Like, that could totally work. Could totally work. He didn't relist that one, but yeah, that one was my old card that I sold for 35K. So I made like 8K on those Tolan cards in the last 10 minutes, which is pretty dope. We'll go ahead and get rid of that off the transfer list. And right now, I still have a ton of these Savage cards. I still have a ton of these Zealers. I'm going to be taking an L on that Savage. We explained that in the last episode. And I should be taking a W on all these Inform cards. But we're still waiting on that Bundesliga hype. And we don't have any reason to really panic sell or sell these cards yet, because it's just going to rise throughout this week, especially as we get closer and closer to a possible Bundesliga player of the month dropping in the next few days. And once the community starts getting hyped up for that, that's when we're making our big coins, guys. But right now, they're only going for like 12K, which is still about 1,000 coin profit per card. I'm looking for a little bit more than that. But tonight, we're going to be doing Sunday bidding. And what I've got here is actually a list of cards. I just wrote down on a Google Doc what a bunch of cards that I might want to bid on. So, for example, one of them is Mere. That's a card that I want to bid on tonight. Mere. This is one of like 40 cards that I've written down. But Jorge Mere goes for like 1.8K-ish, right? And we know he goes for 1.8K, and he sells for SBCs and various other things. But if you can get him for bid on 1,200 or less, then you're obviously making a decent amount of profit. And we'll be able to do that a lot tonight because, one, he's very low rated, and two, Squad Battle rewards bring a lot of gold cards onto the market. Low rated golds, any non-rares in the game, they just get flooded onto the market in the same exact time. Like, all these cards at the market at the same time, which means that it's just so easy to get bids. It's so easy to get snipes. So they drop at like 8:05 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so like 1:05 a.m. for you guys in the UK. But once they drop for an hour, you're just sniping cards because people will be listed. There's so many people that just packed them. You know, a lot of people are lazy and they just list them up for what they think they go for, and a lot of times that's a lot lower than what they actually go for. You snipe those cards, you make the profit. Okay. And then after the hour is up, then that wave of cards that everybody listed, you know, they pack a card and they take it and they just list it for the default. So it's like $350 start price, 10K buy now, and there's hundreds of cards with that default. So you bid 350, bid 400, bid 450 on all these cards that go for 1,200 coins, and you're making 800 coins per card. You get 50 of those, you're making like 30K on that card alone. And that's just that card. We're going to be bidding on hundreds throughout the night and hopefully filling up our transfer list with those cards. It's only a couple hours until that starts. It's about 6 p.m. now, and it'll be about 8 p.m. When those actually do end up dropping. So we've got a little bit of time to trade with these UCL cards and also talk about our foot swap things. And you know what? Let's go ahead and hop right into that segment of the video because it's kind of important. Foot swap deal player. All right, it's Pedro Shiv Varela. Nobody's going to use this card. It's absolute trash. It's not got a single stat above 69, all right? It's a terrible card. But this card can be used for the foot swap deals and get you a premium silver pack. Or, as you get more and more of these cards, you can work your way up to a 45K pack, which requires 10 of them. Or you keep working your way up to an El Shaarawy for 12 of them, which is a pretty good card. But if every single one of these foot swap things, guys, if every single one of these foot swap things ends up being, you know, as expensive as this one, you might look at it and be like, hey, that's not expensive at all. But it is exactly gold, okay? And you're going to be paying like 1 or 2K on these Spanish guys as well. This makes the squad about 3,000 to 4,000 coins, okay? 3,000 to 4,000 coins times 12, all right? If you do the math there, guys, that adds up to like 48K. 36 to 48,000 coins if every single one of these is that price. So if you're submitting, you know, for 10 of those, you're basically paying 35K for a 45K pack, which is not even going to get you those coins back. It's a terrible deal right now. These foot swap deals are actually not a good idea at all. Now, it is tradable. Don't get me wrong. This card is tradable. This Prime Gold Player pack, but it's a 45K pack. And if you're paying, you know, 3 to 4K for every single one, that adds up to 30 to 40,000 coins for 10 of them. So it's just not a good deal, in my opinion. I just don't see how it's worth it. You know, you get 8 for a 35K pack or 12 for an Adam Lallana. I mean, that card, if you got an Inform as an 86 rated card, like, yeah, it would probably be a little bit more than, you know, 50,000 coins. But nonetheless, it's not like you're getting a freaking, you know, Sadio Mane or Mohamed Salah, one of the great wingers from Liverpool. It's not like you're getting a really valuable card. You're getting a good, I guess, a good center attacking mid that's not tradable at all. So right now, my consensus is just the fact that it's not worth it. Foot swap, just ignore it right now. Try to make profit elsewhere off of it. If it requires like a specific requirement, making maybe Germans go up a little bit, make profit off those Germans, but don't actually do the SBC because, to be honest, unless you're using untradeable cards, in that case, yeah, I guess it might be worth it. Unless you're using untradeable cards, yeah, foot swap's kind of a bust. I've been continuing to search through these cards every few minutes. I just got another good deal with De Rossi here. One just went up for 10K, and as you guys can see, he's not on the market at all at 15. He's one of the more rare cards as well, which makes me kind of want to hold on to him, but also, like, what if they did something, like, what if they dropped a UCL upgrade tradable, like SBC on Tuesday or something? You know how screwed I'd be? That card would drop so much. So honestly, I'm just going to take the 5K profit and run. There's no reason for me to risk that. Like, they're just so rare right now. You know, it's like they can't, there's no way they can get more rare than they are right now. That's all I'm saying. So that was a really good deal on De Rossi. That's literally the only one on the market, and I expect that to probably get sold in the next 2 minutes. to make the 5K profit. Again, guys, this is a very OP method, just searching through these UCL cards. And these aren't the only UCL cards you can search. Like, these are just a few of them. I should probably make another team with a lot more of these. But right now there's a 33 for Was. So, yeah, I'm just going to continue to do this and make coins. Just picked up a Mandzukic. Not as crazy great of a deal as, like, De Rossi was, but I bought him for 20K on a buy now. And I noticed he goes for, like, 24. So, 20K is not bad. I also saw one on bid. Just a second ago, so I might try to get in on that if it hasn't expired already, and it hasn't. It just expired for 20. I would have bid on that. I was just a little bit late. I probably should have bid before I started recording. I probably would have had it, but nonetheless, we just got a Mandzukic for 20K. I'm gonna go and list that up for probably 24K. I've been seeing him sell for 24K all day, so. That guy just relisted his. That's the guy that just got the other one for 23. I'm going to wait till that one sells. I'll just send this one to the transfer list, and then I'll list him for 24 once that one sells. Sunday bidding series has started on Twitch. We've got like 700 people here over on Twitch. So if you guys aren't following me on Twitch already, go ahead and do that right now. The link is down in the description. You guys can be involved in these Sunday bidding streams where I'm literally giving you players to snipe live on stream, and that are working out great. So we've already gotten a lot of cards for some good deals. All these cards go for 1.5K or more. Some of them for like 2.3 or more, but these are not them. Next page right here are some of the cards. We got Eric Dyer for 1,500. That card goes for like 2.4K. Bourgois goes, we got one for 500, 550, 600. I'll probably sell that for 1,200 or something. Mark Hall got that for 1,200. Probably sell it for 2K. Montoya 850. Probably sell it for 2K. Lorente for 1,000, 950. And another one for 1,200. Probably sell that for about 2K. A couple more Mark Halls. Lorente. Insua for 1,300. Probably sell it for like 2.5K. Diego Rico for 450. Maybe flip it for like 700 to 800 coins. Nothing crazy on those left backs there. Pardo for 1,300. Easily sold. Easily sold for like 2.5K. No problem whatsoever on that. Rafael for 700. He goes for like 1.5K. Another Pardo for 1,200. Easily for like 2.5K. So already got a ton of those cards. And then I'm trying not to use up all my transfer list spots because I'm still sniping. So I sent a lot of them to my club. Now you guys already know I've picked up a ton of these 83s and 84s, which is something you guys should be doing because here's the thing. At any point during FIFA 19, 83s are going for 1.2K or less, you're buying them. All right, straight up, you're buying them. Just buy them and send them to your club. You don't have to buy a ton of each card. Just buy one of each of them. Because eventually there's going to be an SBC that requires 83s. Maybe it's a repeatable Team of the Week SBC. Maybe it's a Black Friday SBC that requires 83 rates. Maybe it's a Halloween SBC. Or maybe it's a UCL SBC. You never know. Maybe it's a marquee matchups for UEFA. It could be one of those. But nonetheless, guys, these 83 rated cards go up all year. And they go from freaking 1K to 4K in 24 hours. In freaking 1 hour if an SBC brings them up. So that's the thing, guys. 83s are always a card you want to have. So that's why I have 4 pages of them right there. But if you scroll across, you can see I've picked up Abraham here for... I must have packed that one, but that's another card that you should bid on. Picked up a Konoplyanka here for 900. That's a card that'll go for 1.5K. What's another one? Alessandrini is another one. That'll go for at least 1.5K. Didn't buy that one. Some of these guys, I just forget if I bought them or not. Bebe, that's a card that'll easily go for 2K. Farman's another 83. Havidez is a decent card to pick up, guys. Let's see. Ben Mee, I picked up for 600. He'll go for 1.5. Tarkowski will go for 1.5. Got him for 1.2, so not a ton of coins there. Moving on to the next page, just like a lot of these guys. Basta, I got for freaking 450. That card goes for like 1.3. Looks like 1.3. We'll take that. That's like 1,000 coin profit almost. So yeah, you get the point. So this is like the first wave of cards. This is the first wave of cards on the market that we snipe. And now that we're about 30 minutes in, there's going to be less and less cards hitting the market because less and less people are opening their packs. The longer we get from the squad battle rewards. So it's been 30 minutes, so there's still people opening them, and there's still definitely deals hitting the market, but a little bit less than there were 20 minutes ago. You know what I'm saying? So what we've got here is a Marcos Coco, and I just want to kind of show you guys this card. So his card is going for about, what is he going for? Looks like he's going for like maybe 1,300 normally, but he also might sell for a little bit more tomorrow. But he goes for like 1,000 right now. Let's go ahead and put our max price at 1,000, okay? Let's put it at 1,000. So we get all of these. So just to kind of visualize the supply and why squad battle rewards, Sunday bidding works so well, here's how many pages there are. You've got one page here. All right, and you get all the way up to about right here, which is where the squad battle rewards started. It took about a page and a half. All right, but how many pages is it going to take us to get from 28 minutes to an hour? So the next 30 minutes. How many pages is that going to be? You got 1, you got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pages. 7 full pages here for the second 30 minutes, but there was only a page and a half for the first 30 minutes. That's 7 pages. All these cards are expiring in the same 30 minutes, which is why you go in and you place bids. Once they get close to expiring, you place bids of $450 on all of them, and then they get outbid, maybe rebid for $600, and you're going to get a ton of those cards that you can resell for 1.5 to 2,000 coins every single Sunday. And we've explained this in last Sunday, and I'm going to explain it again next Sunday because it's just free coins. And if you guys don't have your head wrapped around that yet, then you need to do so. You need to get in on this profit every Sunday night. Now, obviously, I didn't actually have one last Sunday. I had it the Sunday beforehand. Last Sunday, we had an away game at Vanderbilt, and I was not home, so I couldn't do anything that Sunday. It sucked because I could have made like another 50, 100,000 coins. But nonetheless, guys, every single Sunday that you should be getting in on these deals. This week's Sunday bidding, I think, was pretty successful. Like the bidding part, I actually struggled a little bit on. I think I could have done a little bit better if I was more focused. But the Sunday sniping for the first hour was really, really good. So I started with like 470,000 coins. So I spent about 50,000 of them, and I got a lot of good bids here too as well. I still got a lot of bids, and I even just got this Pedro here for 1,700, and that card goes for like 2,200. And I'm picking up a lot of these like 82 rated cards from the Prem right now because I'm kind of thinking forward. I'm going to hold on to these guys. Eden Hazard's going to be player of the month on Friday, or him or Sterling, but most likely Hazard. And so the reason I want to pick up some of these guys is because decent deals for some 82 rated cards in the Prem. And what I've noticed is that there's not that many 83 and 84s. Like there are a few. There's like 10 of them that are reasonable priced. But like in comparison to last year, there's not that many 83s and 84s from the Premier League. So, in terms of Premier League cards, I've already got a lot of them. I've got Bernardo Silva. I've got Schmeichel I just picked up. I need to still get the other 84 rated goalkeeper, which is Leno. So I still need to get him. I just haven't seen any deals. But I got Schmeichel here for 3,200, which I thought it was a good deal. I got Bernardo Silva for 2,900. Kepa I got for 1,600. Going across, I got 1,100 for Rui Patricio, 2,000 for Laporte, which actually isn't too bad because he's, a Man City. He's a good card, really. He's a good card for 2K. Pickford for 1,600. Juan Mata's great for 1,500. Stones is great for 1,200. I actually got a few of those today during the bidding. I got a few Stones for 1,200. Adrisagana Gay I just picked up for 1,000. That's an 82. And that's what I got so far. I'm not too into it yet, but we're going to continue this throughout the week. And I think what we got to do is we also got to do this for the Bundesliga. Now, we don't know when the Bundesliga Player of the Month is going to drop. We know that the Premier League one is going to drop on Friday. And that'll drop at about 11 a.m. UK time, like 6 a.m. my time. So it'll be like really early on Friday of this week, where there's going to be the Player of the Month for Premier League. But we don't know when the Bundesliga one is yet. But we're gonna learn a lot for this first week. We're gonna learn a lot about it in the first week. But if you take a look, probably get Pedro for 2K right now, especially after all the rewards drop. But he'll rise. He'll rise for sure. But yeah, another one we still need to get is Leno. And I haven't even showed you guys my transfer list yet. Actually, I did in the last clip. So yeah, you guys are good. You guys know what's up. Burned Leno, I'm trying to get for less than like 3,500. Like, I don't want to pay this much for him. I think I can get him for a much better deal than 3,900. But right now the bids are like up, and there's no snipes right now. So I just gotta kind of wait. I'm gonna be patient because we got still a full week left. And although these cards are gonna gradually rise, there's still gonna be opportunities for me to snipe them. So there's no reason for me to like panic buy any cards tonight. I've got 417K to spend. And before the episode's up, I just want to look at OTWs because those are things that we're going to trade with weekly. And because the weekend's ending, it's Sunday night, all the games have been played, and we're going into international break. So I'm kind of 50-50 on, do I want to buy these cards yet, or do I want to wait till the international break is over and buy the cards? I'm not 100% sure yet, but all I know is that, one, international break is going to count towards informs. So if your OTW has a great, campaign with Brazil, if it's Richarlison and he comes off the bench and scores 2 goals, yeah, he's gonna get an inform. So that can still get these players an inform. It's Mahrez, who, by the way, I need to correct something in my last video. I said that Algeria wasn't gonna play any games. The website I had did not have Algeria stated, but apparently they are playing 2 games. They got one against Bhutan and some other country as well. But yeah, so Algeria is playing, by the way. So I just wanted to, correct that from the last episode of Trading to Glory. But let's take a look at Fred. Let's take a look at Richarlison. These are two guys that are like, I don't know if they're going to play for Brazil. Richarlison has had time for Brazil. But going into this break, I think he's going to start on the bench. That's just my hunch that I'm getting. But right now, Fred is about 60K, maybe 58,000 coins, right? Maybe a little less than 60,000 coins. We saw that before his game with Manchester United against Newcastle, he went from about 55K and he rose up to about 68K. So that's what he went. It was like a 13K jump. So if we got him for 57K, I think we can expect to get him to like 69 or 70,000 coins before his game, his next Manchester United game. I don't know if he's going to rise that much before his game for Brazil, because I don't know if he's going to get to play for Brazil. That's simply put, I don't know if he's actually going to get to play for Brazil. There's a lot of competition at Brazil. And I know Fred does get time at Brazil a lot, but I don't know if he will. I don't know. So we're going to have to do a little bit more research on that, and maybe we'll go ahead and talk about that a little bit more in the next episode. And honestly, we're probably going to have a segment for OTWs in like almost every episode, because they're just such a good card to trade with. They're such a nice special card. Right now, Richarlison is 28K, and again, a good winger, very young, promising for Brazil, but I don't know if he's going to be able to start over like Neymar and Hulk. Even Hulk hasn't been playing much. Willian, there's a lot of wingers from Brazil. You guys know what I'm saying. But that's going to be it for today's episode. So thank you guys so much for the support. We picked up like 40 cards-ish, maybe a little more than that. And we're going to be selling them over the course of tonight. Probably not tonight, but maybe tomorrow morning and the next day. And we're going to get our profit there. For the Premier League cards, we're going to be holding a little bit longer. And for the UCL cards, guys, these are still going to work. This trading method is still just going to continue to work. And we talked about this at the beginning of the episode. Search Jonas, nothing there. De Rossi, is he extinct too? And then Stones, is he extinct? All three of those guys are the guys that are always extinct. But Mandzukic is never extinct. He's capped at 40K, and there's a lot of them that go up for like 20K. Let me show you guys the cards that we did sell, if you guys haven't seen them yet. We sold Mandzukic for 24K, we got that for 20. We sold De Rossi for 15, we got that for 10. We sold Brozovic for 11, we got that for 9. I don't know if you guys saw me get that card, but we got it for 9. Suarez we got for about 6.5, and we only sold it for 6.9, so only a couple hundred coins. Indaye, I can't remember what we got this card for, but I think it was like 5K. I actually don't remember. Adama, I got for like 1,000. Morante, we got this card for 900 coins. Baba, we got for 900 coins. And Jansen, we got for about 1,500 coins, or maybe 2,500. But nonetheless, a lot of profit off those UCL cards. I'm going to go and clear the sold items there and end the video. Thank you so much for watching. Drop a like on the video if you haven't yet. Let's shoot for 650 likes on this video. 650. Actually, no. 690. Let's go for 690. And subscribe to the channel if you're new. And that's going to be it for today's video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.